Our story begins not in the bustling heart of a mighty empire, but here, amidst the silent woods. These tranquil woods hold the secrets of a bygone era, whispering tales of an empire's grandeur and its eventual decline. The Roman Empire, once a beacon of power and civilization, found its mighty edifice crumbling, besieged by enemies from within and without. Join us now as we journey back in time, peeling back the layers of history to uncover the captivating story of the last great Roman general, a beacon of hope in an empire teetering on the brink. Imagine, if you will, a world vastly different from our own, a world where the very air crackled with the might of Roman legions. These legions, disciplined and formidable, were the backbone of an empire that seemed invincible. Each soldier, clad in armor and bearing the emblem of Rome, was a testament to the empire's strength and ambition. For centuries, the Roman Empire, a colossal entity stretching from the sun-drenched shores of the Mediterranean, where the azure waters kissed the golden sands to the rugged wilds of Britannia, had stood as a symbol of power. The Mediterranean, often referred to as the Roman Lake, was the heart of this vast empire, its waters teeming with ships that carried goods, soldiers, and culture across the known world. The empire's reach extended to the farthest corners of the known world, from the deserts of Africa to the forests of Germania. The architecture of Rome, with its grand temples, aqueducts, and amphitheaters, was a marvel of engineering and a testament to the ingenuity of its people. In Britannia, the Roman influence was evident in the roads that crisscrossed the landscape, connecting distant outposts to the heart of the empire. Its influence shaping the course of Western civilization. The legal systems, languages, and cultures of many modern nations can trace their roots back to the Roman Empire. The spread of Roman law and governance created a sense of unity and order that was unparalleled in the ancient world. The Pax Romana, or Roman peace, was a period of relative stability and prosperity that allowed for the flourishing of arts, science, and commerce. Yet, even the mightiest of empires are not immune to the relentless march of time. The passage of centuries saw the once glorious structures of Rome begin to crumble, their grandeur fading into the annals of history. The ruins that remain today are a poignant reminder of the empire's former glory and the inevitability of decline. Like a once proud lion, the Roman Empire, burdened by its own vastness and internal strife, began to weaken. The sheer size of the empire made it difficult to govern effectively, and the constant need for resources strained its economy. The lion, once a symbol of strength and dominance, now struggled to maintain its grip on its vast territories, its once impenetrable defenses slowly crumbling under the weight of its own grandeur. The fortifications that had once protected the empire from external threats began to show signs of wear and neglect. The walls that had stood tall against invaders now bore the scars of time and conflict, their strength diminished by years of neglect and internal turmoil. From within, the empire was plagued by corruption, economic instability, and a relentless struggle for power. The once efficient bureaucracy became mired in graft and inefficiency, and the economy, once the envy of the world, began to falter. The currency was devalued and inflation soared, leading to widespread poverty and discontent among the populace. Ambitious generals, their eyes on the coveted title of emperor, engaged in bitter power struggles. These power-hungry leaders, driven by personal ambition and the desire for glory, often resorted to treachery and betrayal to achieve their goals. The constant infighting weakened the empire's ability to respond to external threats and maintain internal stability, tearing at the very fabric of Roman society. The Senate, once a respected institution, became a battleground for competing factions, each vying for control and influence. The political infighting and corruption eroded the public's trust in their leaders, leading to widespread unrest and disillusionment. The once unified empire found itself fractured, its provinces vying for autonomy. The distant provinces, feeling neglected and oppressed by the central government, began to assert their independence. The governors of these provinces, often former generals, saw an opportunity to carve out their own fiefdoms and challenge the authority of Rome, its citizens losing faith in the very institution that had once protected them. The social contract that had bound the citizens to the empire began to fray as people lost faith in the ability of their leaders to provide security and prosperity. The once proud citizens of Rome, who had believed in the greatness of their empire, now faced a future filled with uncertainty and fear. As internal strife consumed the empire from within, a new threat emerged from the shadows. The barbarian tribes, long held at bay by the might of the Roman legions, saw an opportunity to strike. These tribes, with their own ambitions and grievances, began to press against the weakened borders of the empire, seeking to exploit its vulnerabilities. a threat that would test the very limits of Roman strength and resilience. The empire, already weakened by internal divisions and economic decline, now faced a series of external challenges that would push it to the brink. The invasions by the Visigoths, Vandals, and Huns tested the resolve of the Roman legions and the leadership of its emperors. The barbarian invasions were relentless, and the once formidable Roman defenses began to falter. The legions, stretched thin and demoralized, struggled to repel the invaders. The cities of the empire, once bastions of Roman culture and civilization, now faced the threat of destruction and chaos. The fall of Rome was not a single event, but a gradual process of decline and decay. The sacking of the city by the Visigoths in 410 AD was a symbolic moment, marking the beginning of the end for the Western Roman Empire. The once great city, the heart of the empire, was now a shadow of its former self, its streets filled with the echoes of a glorious past. While the Western Roman Empire crumbled, the Eastern Roman Empire, known as the Byzantine Empire, managed to survive and even thrive for several more centuries. The resilience of the Byzantine Empire was a testament to the enduring legacy of Rome, as it continued to preserve and build upon the cultural and intellectual achievements of its predecessor. The legacy of Rome can still be seen in the modern world, in the legal systems, languages, and architectural styles that have been passed down through the ages. The influence of Roman culture and governance has left an indelible mark on Western civilization, shaping the course of history and the development of modern societies. As we reflect on the history of the Roman Empire, we are reminded of the lessons that can be learned from its rise and fall. The story of Rome is a cautionary tale of the dangers of overexpansion, internal strife, and the erosion of civic virtue. It serves as a reminder that even the greatest of empires can fall, and that the strength of a society lies in its ability to adapt and overcome challenges. In many ways, the challenges faced by the Roman Empire are not so different from those we face today. The issues of political corruption, economic instability, and social division are timeless, and the lessons of history can provide valuable insights into how we might address these challenges in our own time. Despite the fall of the Roman Empire, the spirit of Rome lives on in the ideals of democracy, justice, and the rule of law. As we look to the future, we can draw inspiration from the achievements of the past and strive to build a world that is more just, more prosperous, and more resilient. The story of Rome is not just a tale of decline and fall, but also a story of human ingenuity, resilience, and the enduring quest for greatness. And so, as the sun sets on the ruins of the Roman Empire, we are left with a sense of awe and wonder at the achievements of this once great civilization. The echoes of Rome's glory continue to resonate through the ages, reminding us of the heights that humanity can achieve and the challenges that we must overcome to build a better future for all. Beyond the carefully constructed borders of the Roman Empire lay a world shrouded in mystery and danger, a world inhabited by tribes known to the Romans as barbarians. These were not the savage hordes often depicted in Roman propaganda, but rather a diverse collection of peoples with their own cultures, languages, and ambitions. Driven by a complex interplay of factors, from pressure from other migrating tribes to the lure of Roman wealth and fertile lands, these barbarian tribes began to exert increasing pressure on the empire's frontiers. The once feared Roman legions, stretched thin across the vast empire, found themselves hard-pressed to contain these incursions. From the depths of Germania, the Goths, a formidable force known for their ferocity in battle, launched devastating raids into Roman territory. In the east, the Parthians, skilled horsemen and archers, posed a constant threat to Roman dominance. The very foundations of the empire seemed to tremble under the onslaught, and the citizens of Rome, accustomed to centuries of peace and prosperity, looked on in fear and uncertainty. It was in these tumultuous times, with the Roman Empire teetering on the precipice of collapse, that a leader of extraordinary caliber emerged, a man whose name would forever be etched in the annals of history as the last great Roman general. His name, shrouded in the mists of time and passed down through generations of whispered tales, has come to symbolize courage, strategic brilliance, and an unwavering dedication to the Roman ideal. Born into a time of chaos and uncertainty, our general rose through the ranks of the Roman army, his natural leadership abilities and tactical genius evident from a young age. He was not a man of noble birth or immense wealth, but rather a soldier's soldier, a man who had earned the respect of his men through sheer grit, determination, and an uncanny ability to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. His soldiers, inspired by his leadership and unwavering belief in the Roman cause, would follow him to the ends of the earth, their loyalty forged in the fires of countless battles. The general's military campaigns, fraught with peril and demanding every ounce of his strategic cunning, read like epic tales of old, filled with daring maneuvers, cunning ambushes, and resounding victories against seemingly insurmountable odds. Dispatched to the farthest reaches of the empire, he faced down barbarian hordes, quelled internal rebellions, and held the crumbling edifice of Roman power together through sheer force of will. One such campaign, whispered in hushed tones by firelight, tells of the general's daring defense of a vital Roman fortress against a vastly superior force of Gothic warriors. Outnumbered and outmaneuvered, the general, drawing upon his deep understanding of terrain and his ability to inspire his men, led a series of devastating counterattacks, routing the Gothic army and securing a victory that would echo through the ages. His victories, however, were not merely a testament to his military prowess, but also to his deep understanding of the human heart. He knew that true victory lay not just in crushing his enemies on the battlefield, but in winning the hearts and minds of the people he swore to protect. He treated his defeated foes with a measure of respect and compassion, a stark contrast to the brutality often displayed by other Roman commanders. This approach, unheard of in those brutal times, earned him the grudging respect of his enemies and helped to quell rebellions before they could fully ignite. Yet even the greatest of generals cannot hold back the tide of history forever. The Roman Empire, weakened by internal strife and beset by enemies on all sides, continued its slow decline. Our general, despite his valiant efforts and numerous victories, could only delay the inevitable. His story, however, is not a tragedy, but rather a testament to the enduring spirit of Rome. A reminder that even in the darkest of times, courage, leadership, and a steadfast belief in one's ideals can shine a light through the encroaching darkness. And so, the story of the last great Roman general, a story of courage, resilience, and the fall of an empire, continues to resonate with us today. His legacy, passed down through generations, serves as a reminder that even in the face of overwhelming odds, the human spirit can endure. If you found this tale of history as captivating as we did, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more intriguing historical stories brought to life through stunning visuals and captivating storytelling. Join us next time as we delve into another chapter of our shared human history, exploring the lives and legacies of those who shaped our world.